Welcome to Magic English Story, where true stories meet powerful life lessons. Today's story is about a young boy with too much energy, no academic talent, and no special advantages. But that boy became one of the most recognized stars in the world. We're talking about Jackie Chan. He wasn't born strong. He wasn't born rich. He wasn't even good at school. But he had something very rare. He had endless determination and an unbelievable work ethic. Jackie flipped, jumped, crashed, and fell his way to global stardom. He was bruised and broken many times, but he never quit. From the tiny rooms of Hong Kong to the bright lights of Hollywood, Jackie Chan's story shows us that success belongs not to the lucky but to the brave and hardworking. Let's begin his incredible journey. Jackie Chan was born on April 7, 1954. In Hong Kong, his birth name was Chan Kong Sang, which means born in Hong Kong. His parents, Charles and Lily Chan, had escaped civil war in China. In Hong Kong, they worked for a French ambassador, his father as a cook, his mother as a housekeeper. They lived in a small servants' quarter below Victoria Peak, one of the city's most expensive areas. Though the world outside was luxurious, Jackie's home life was very simple. From the beginning, Jackie was full of energy. He was always running, climbing, jumping. Everyone called him Pow Pow, which means cannonball. But while he was active and playful, he struggled in school. He failed his first year. Teachers complained he couldn't sit still and didn't follow lessons. His parents grew worried about his future. They didn't have the money to send him to private school. That's when his father made a bold decision. He enrolled Jackie in a boarding school that trained performers for Peking opera. It was called the China Drama Academy. That decision would change Jackie's life forever. The place he entered as a restless child would turn him into a disciplined artist. At age 7, Jackie entered the China Drama Academy, run by Master Yu. This was no ordinary school. It was strict, harsh, and required total discipline. Children trained for 18 hours a day. There were no weekends, no vacations, only work. They learned martial arts, dance, singing, weapons handling, and acrobatics. The training was tough. Students were punished for mistakes. They had to repeat movements hundreds of times until they became perfect. Jackie cried often during his early years. He missed home. He was often sore and tired, but he didn't give up. As the months passed, his body got stronger. He could flip, spin, leap, and balance like no one else. Jackie joined a performance group within the school called the Seven Little Fortunes. It was made up of the top young students. He adopted the stage name Yuen Lo. With the group, he performed on stage all over Hong Kong. Two of his teammates, Sammo Hung and Yuen Bao became his close friends and future film partners. Together, they trained, suffered, and improved. They weren't just classmates, they were brothers. One day, Jackie saw a younger student being bullied. Jackie stepped in and stood up for the boy. That courage stayed with him for the rest of his life. Jackie later said that these painful school years were the most important in shaping who he became. They taught him not just how to fight, but how to survive, how to lead, and how to keep going when everything hurts. The training was cruel, but it gave Jackie the tools that would one day make him world-famous. After leaving the academy, Jackie tried to enter the film industry. He wasn't looking for fame. He just needed a job. At first, he worked as a construction laborer in Australia, where his parents had moved, but his heart wasn't in it. He returned to Hong Kong and began working in film as a stuntman. In those early days, Jackie was just a nameless face in the background. But something amazing happened. He got a job as a stuntman on Bruce Lee's movies. He appeared in films like Fist of Fury and Enter the Dragon. Jackie admired Bruce Lee, but he knew he couldn't copy him. Jackie wasn't that serious, or that cool. He was different, funnier, more animated, more willing to look foolish. Eventually, Jackie decided to create his own style. In 1978, he starred in Snake in the Eagle's Shadow. It was a massive success. He followed it with Drunken Master, a martial arts comedy where Jackie played a lazy student who fights best when drunk. It was completely different from Bruce Lee's style, and it worked. Audiences loved it. They laughed, they cheered. Jackie was on his way. He wasn't just fighting villains, he was falling off buildings, crashing through tables, making people laugh with every punch. He made action fun. He made pain funny. And he made martial arts movies feel fresh again as Jackie gained popularity. He made one big rule for himself: no stunt doubles. He decided that if he was going to fight on screen, it had to be real. The hits, the jumps, the falls, it all had to come from him. That decision came with a cost. In 1986, while filming Armor of God, Jackie fell from a tree and cracked his skull. He needed emergency brain surgery and almost died. On Police Story, he jumped from a second-floor balcony onto a moving bus. Then he slid down a pole covered in electric lights, burning his hands and injuring his back. Over the years, he has broken his nose 3 times, fingers, rib, streak bones, shoulder, ankle, neck. Doctors advised him to stop, but Jackie always returned to set. He said, "If I ask my stuntmen to risk their lives, how can I not risk mine?" His fans respected him for that. He wasn't just acting, he was actually doing everything he showed on screen. No one in the world did what Jackie did. He blended danger, comedy, timing, and rhythm into a new form of cinema. People didn't just go to his movies for the story. They went to watch Jackie Chan do the impossible. Even with huge success in Asia, Jackie wanted something more. He wanted to conquer Hollywood. His first American attempts didn't go well. He was cast in small roles. The scripts didn't fit him. Directors didn't know how to use his style. His accent was mocked. His humor was misunderstood, but Jackie didn't give up. He studied English more seriously. He trained harder. He waited for the right moment. That moment came in 1995 with the film Rumble in the Bronx. It was released in North America and became a surprise hit. Audiences were amazed. They had never seen anything like it. Then, in 1998, came Rush Hour, a buddy cop comedy starring Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. The mix of martial arts, jokes, and wild action scenes made it a massive hit. Jackie had officially arrived in Hollywood. He followed it with Rush Hour, to Shanghai Noon, The Tuxedo Shanghai Nights, Rush Hour 3, The Karate Kid 2010. He was no longer just a kung fu guy. He was an international star. But even in Hollywood, Jackie stayed the same. He performed his own stunts, stayed humble, and always gave credit to his team. He also introduced his famous tradition, bloopers, at the end of every movie. These behind-the-scenes mistakes showed how hard he worked on, how often he failed before succeeding. With success came something else, responsibility. Jackie wanted to use his fame to help others. In 1988, he created the Jackie Chan Charitable Foundation to support young people in Hong Kong. In 2005, he launched the Dragon's Heart Foundation to build schools in rural China. He also donated to disaster relief, built hospitals, and supported animal protection campaigns. He became a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador and traveled the world, spreading messages of kindness, education, and peace. Jackie has promised to give away at least half his wealth to charity. He believes money is only useful if it helps others. He once said, "Don't admire me because I can fight. Admire me because I try to do good." Off-screen, Jackie is gentle, kind, and deeply committed to making the world better. Jackie married Taiwanese actress Joan Lin in 1982. They had one son, JC Chan, who also entered the entertainment world. But Jackie's personal life hasn't been without mistakes. In 1999, he fathered a daughter, Etta NG, with another woman. He later admitted his error and apologized. Jackie also discovered surprising secrets about his family. In the 1990s, he found out that his father had once been a spy for the Kuomintang during China's Civil War. His father's real surname was Fang, and Jackie later used the name to honor his father's past. He said, "I thought I was just a fighter, but I learned I am the son of a man who fought in a different way. Even heroes carry pain." Jackie's strength lies not just in action, but in honesty. He doesn't hide his regrets, he learns from them. In 2016, Jackie Chan received an honorary Oscar from the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences. It was Hollywood's highest recognition, and it honored a lifetime of effort. He smiled, held the trophy, and said, "After 56 years in film, 200 movies, and so many injuries finally, even today, Jackie continues to act, teach, and perform. He trains young actors and runs safety workshops for stunt teams. He has become more than a performer, he is a teacher, a leader, and a role model." What is Jackie's greatest lesson? That hard work beats everything. That you don't need to be the best, you just need to keep going. He didn't win because of luck or strength. He won because of heart, discipline, and never giving up. Thank you for watching Magic English Story. Jackie Chan's story isn't about perfect punches or fancy flips, it's about falling down and getting up again. It's about taking pain and turning it into progress. He began with nothing and became a name the world will never forget. If Jackie can do it, you can too. Keep working, keep dreaming, and keep believing in yourself. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real-life stories that teach you English and inspire your soul. Until next time, this is Magic English Story, where every story speaks to your heart.